Here's the answer for day one, problem one. Find the midpoint between the points with the given coordinates. We have -2, 1, and 6, -5. We're asked to make a graph of this. So -2, 1 is left 2, up 1. There's that dot. And 6, -5 is right 6 and down 5. And there's this dot. If we connect these together, create a segment, we can then find the midpoint of that segment. Finding the midpoint visually, it looks to be somewhere in that area of the grid. But in question B, we're asked to show work. So we can find the midpoint by applying the midpoint formula. If we call the midpoint M, then the midpoint formula is to average the x coordinates and average the y coordinates. As a math formula, that's x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, and then y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the midpoint formula, and it shows averaging the x and y coordinates. So this is x1, y1, and then this one here is x2 and y2. Let's make the 4 substitutions. So x1 is -2 plus x2 is 6, and divide by 2. y1 is 1 plus, and y2 is -5, and divide by 2. So when we do this math, we'll have the answer. So our midpoint, point M, will be located at, let's see, -2 plus 6 is 4, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. 1 plus -5 is -4, and -4 divided by 2 is -2. So point M is located at 2, -2. And notice that visually, that is what we thought as well. 2 on the x-axis, and then down 2 to -2 on the y-axis. So here is the midpoint. Now day one, problem 2. Line K is perpendicular to line L. The equation of line L is 2x plus y equals 4. We're told line K passes through 3, 4. Write an equation for line K. To write an equation for a line, we have to know a point that the line goes through, and we do. It's 3, 4. Using symbols, this is x1 and y1. The other thing you need to know to write an equation is the slope of the line. And we can find that slope because we're given information about line L. First of all, let's look at line L and rearrange that equation by subtracting 2x to the other side. This creates slope-intercept form for line L, where the coefficient of x is the slope of line L. Now we are told that line K is perpendicular to line L. Perpendicular lines have slopes that are opposite reciprocals. So the slope of line K is going to be the opposite reciprocal of -2. That is positive 1/2. With this slope and this ordered pair, we can write the equation for line K. Here it is. Y minus the y coordinate equals m times x minus the x coordinate. Here is the equation of line K in point slope form. Now we're asked to graph line K. We know it goes through the point 3, 4. Let's locate that point. Right 3, up 4, there's 3, 4. And we know that the slope of line K is 1/2. Thinking of rise over run, rise 1, run right 2. So from this dot, up 1, right 2. Then we can draw through here to create line K.